gotta pick yourself up and try again. You have to. Like, I'm not gonna take away from your experience. I'm not gonna say that I don't understand that it hurts. I get it. But at the same time, you also deserve to move forward. You also deserve to take action, to step forward in faith, and not just stay where you are because of fear. Like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it scared sometimes. You gotta do it broke sometimes. You gotta do it heartbroken sometimes. As long as you do it. Forgiving yourself is so important when you're trying to become that best version of you. Because when you forgive yourself, you free up all that energy, all that tension, all that guilt, all that shame, all that regret. You free it. You free it. It's not easy wanting to be the best version of yourself. Because if it was, then everybody would literally do it. So the fact that you want to do better, the fact that you want to show up for yourself, that's enough right there to get started. Like, you're not okay with your circumstances. You're not just sitting here letting life pass by and just being okay with it. You want more. You know God has put more in your heart. You know God is giving you a vision outside of yourself. You know that. But the biggest thing is you have to forgive yourself. You have to do the internal work in order to move forward. The reason why you feel stuck is because you haven't processed that trauma. You have not forgiven yourself. You have not given yourself permission to let your heart fully break. When you don't do or you don't become that version of you, it hurts. It's very, very traumatic. It's very, very real. A lot of people who are on their journeys, they go through that season, and people don't talk about it enough. I'm not saying that we got to make an excuse for it and just baby ourselves, but we have to acknowledge it. That's hurtful. That sucked. But you know what? There's always an opportunity in your obstacle. There's always gems there. There's always something to be taken away, I promise you. You just have to look at it. You have to do your due diligence. You have to pay attention and understand that, like, this is not happening to me, it's happening for me, for my greater good, for my level up, for my breakthrough. Sometimes, man, you will go through something super traumatic, not for you, but for the people that you're gonna serve. The only reason I could pick up a camera today is because of everything I done been through. Like, I've been wanting to do YouTube for years, y'all. Like, let's keep it a buck. I've been wanting to do YouTube for years. This is my second video. But I had to go through life. I had to get some more experiences. I had to fail a lot. I had to sit in those quiet rooms where it was just me and God, and lots of tears, lots of hurt, lots of regret, lots of pain. I had to process that emotion. It was a period of time where I was stuck. I couldn't move. I was paralyzed by my past. Literally. Couldn't get up. And I had to learn how to forgive myself. And as I forgave myself, my energy became lighter. As I forgave myself, I freed up the change, yo. And the more energy I got, the more creative and connected I felt to my purpose. I'm telling y'all, I would not be here if I didn't have to go through my experiences. I would not be here if I didn't have to learn how to forgive myself. That's how I can talk about it. And I'm urging you to do the same thing. You came across this video for a reason. Don't let that go over your head. It is not too late for you to be exactly who you said you was going to be this year. It is not too late for you to step into your calling. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what you've been through. You're never too late to become who you said you was going to become. You just got to do the work. You have to do the work. You can't skip the process. There's no such thing as a perfect time. And you deserve to move forward. You deserve to be exactly who you said you was going to be. A lot of times why you feel stuck is because you haven't done the work. You haven't sat with the uncomfortable feelings. You haven't slowed your life down enough to really gain the lesson. Some of us are so distracted, so preoccupied because we're afraid to sit with those heavy emotions. But I'm telling you, when you can really sit with them and you can really say, you know what, I'm done running. I'm going to face this giant. Bro, it's like a whole nother world opens up. Is it hard to process at times? Yes, but I promise you, that's how you get your liberation. That's how you really move through those blockages and those emotions that are keeping you vibrating at a lower level. That's how you really break that loop and step into that full calling that God has called you to be and do. But you have to forgive yourself first. You have to take time to process the emotion, process the setback, process the regret, process the shame that you feel, that you carry into this day. And as you're processing, God will reveal to you the gems in it. He will reveal to you why you had to go through that. He will reveal to you the lessons that can be applied. He will reveal to you your testimony that you can share it to help other people. This is literally my testimony. Like, I would not be here, I promise y'all, if I didn't have to go through what I went through. I done been through a lot. And I'm here and I'm grateful for it all because you know what? I have so much to share. And I know God called me. I don't think, I'm not unsure. I know that this is my purpose. You can't tell me different. How do I know? Because I sat in those dark rooms and I did the work and I processed and my heart broke over and over again. And I journaled and I cried and I talked to God about it. And I rose slowly but surely. And I picked my faith back up and I started to execute. And slowly but surely, God restored me. Slowly but surely, God gave me the vision. Slowly but surely, God gave me the tools and gave me the confidence to get on here and try again. I'm no different. I'm no different. This is so authentic and real. I'm not here to fake it. We got too much of that already. I'm going to keep it real on here. That's why I named it Healing Conversations, because this is helping me heal too. Like, we got to be real with each other at some point. You got to be real with yourself at some point. Forgive yourself and lock back in. It's still the top of the year. You're still breathing. You're still here. You're still able. You're still capable. You're on this video for a reason. God is constantly tugging at your heart. That is not for no reason. That idea, that dream, that vision is not a coincidence. But those emotions that you're afraid to feel, gotta feel them. And you gotta do the work. And it might get ugly at first. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I promise you God got you. I promise you God is with you. I promise you, surrender. You don't have to carry that by yourself no more. Invite God in and watch what he does. God heals. And as you heal, get to work. Somebody needs to hear your story, your breakthrough, what you had to overcome, big or small. Big or small. So forgive yourself and lock back in. Literally, lock back in. And trust that everything is happening for you. Everything is happening for your greater good. All things literally work together. Nothing is happening by coincidence. It either works out or it works out. Period. And you gotta know that. And you gotta have that faith. And when those negative thoughts try to creep in, you have to fight back. You have to combat them. You have to pray. You have to fast. You have to journal. You have to invite God in. I talk about it, y'all. I've done been through this, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I done did this. I'm doing this. I'm still on my journey. And I'm inviting you in. Let's do it together. Let's heal together. Let's step into purpose together. Let's become the best versions of ourselves together. But you got to do that work. And I'm here to support you. That's why I created this channel, man. Healing Conversations is a space where we going to have the uncomfortable conversations. And it's going to make you feel uncomfortable, but it's going to free you. And it's going to let you know that you're not alone. I am not here to fake it, man. I'm on my journey, but I realize, like, you know what? Somebody needs to see me on my journey. Because where I'm at today, somebody's praying to get to. Like, and for me, let me flip that backwards. Where you are today, you prayed to get to here. Like, you're literally living in an answered prayer. If you think about where you were a few years ago, or a few days ago, or even a few hours ago, you're in an answered prayer. So if God can answer that prayer, you don't think he can't answer another? Forgive yourself and lock back in and stop playing. Stop playing with your potential. Stop playing with God's idea and God's calling over your life. Trust the process. Trust it. Trust it. Even when you fall, trust it. Trust it. Even when it don't make sense, trust it. Even when it hurts, trust it. Forgive yourself and free yourself because you deserve it and you're worthy and you're chosen and you can do it. And I believe in you and you believe in you, and you have to speak those affirmations. You got to speak it into existence. Even if you don't believe it yet, you got to train your subconscious mind because it is conditioned to your environment, to your daily habits. You have to condition it to the version of you that you want to become. Literally. So get back up, man. Go for it. Go fight for it. I don't care what it takes. Forgive yourself because you deserve to be free. You deserve the exact outcome that you prayed for. Forgive yourself and get to work. Forgive yourself and execute. Forgive yourself and move. Take action. That's all I really got for y'all today. Peace and love. I'm out.